guys, how's it going? My name is Jeff with the Collector Car Network. That's AutoHunter.com, ClassicCars.com, and The Journal. We're here with Barrett Jackson at the 2022 Las Vegas auctions. Today, we're going to be looking at this awesome, beautiful, high-impact 1970 Plymouth Superbird. Now, this is quite a vehicle, and obviously, it's a one-year-only thing. And if you couldn't tell by looking at it, there is a significant amount of changes that are different from the standard Roadrunner chassis. Now, essentially what's happened here is this car has been built to race in NASCAR. So these cars were essentially homologated. They were sold as street cars. This one in particular does have the 426 HEMI, which would be very similar to the actual race engine that would have been used in NASCAR. Now, these cars were shortly ruled out of NASCAR. In 1971, there was a series of rule changes that actually resulted in the cars being banned from NASCAR and aero cars as a whole. And there's a little bit of a theory and some speculation that the Plymouth Superbird here was actually built to try and steal Richard Petty back because he left in 1968 to go race for Ford. And so this brought Richard Petty back to begin racing for Plymouth, where he'd absolutely dominate with these crazy aero cars that could go in excess of 200 miles an hour. Now, going through the rest of the body of this car, you can see it's got your sort of stereotypical rally wheels. And as we get to our awesome black interior here, where this car does have the 727 Torque Flite automatic transmission. And if you couldn't tell from looking at the horn button there, you'll notice that this car does have the awesome Roadrunner beep beep horn that goes with the car. Coming to the back of the car here, we do have the Roadrunner Superbird logo and this massive aero wing. Now, a lot of people think this is just aerodynamic downforce, when in fact that these would actually help stabilize the car when you're going around the oval for NASCAR. So this is just a huge aerodynamic foil essentially to help with keeping that car straight when you're doing in excess of 200 miles an hour. I think in average these cars ended up doing about 198 around a lot of the bigger ovals and things like that. Coming around the back here, you will see your sort of stereotypical Roadrunner rear end for the car, including some more Roadrunner badges and things like that. Now, despite the success that these cars had in the showroom and of course dominated the racetrack, these cars did not do so good selling. They would build roughly 2,700, even though original production was originally estimated to be around 1,900 cars. These cars were pretty expensive and looked very extreme. Obviously, with something like this wing and even that nose cone in the front, these cars are quite a bit different than what you would find in a lot of late 60s and 70s cars. So with that, they could have a little problem selling them, especially with the price markups. And then another thing I want to point out that varied a little bit from the NASCAR, like the engine, is these front hood scoops were not as functional on the street cars with the same way that they were on the actual race cars.
This is a car that we have been waiting for all weekend. It's a 1970 Plymouth HEMI Superbird.
If anybody was at Scottsdale, they know how rare these are. This is another one. Never comes for sale to the public.
Right there. I did get a buddy paying half a dollar, don't pay to get out. Look at this here.
Well, we're climbing quickly. 400, 425. The number just keeps flying. We're closing in on $1 million.
And 75 and $1 million and $1 million and $1 million and $1 million and $1 million. I did get down
What a jump! It just left from $1.1 million to $1.5. A knockout blow.
And $1.6 million and $1.6 million and a half. Sold for $1,500,000. That's why.
On an incredible car.
Well, I can tell you that gentleman wanted the car because once again he upped the bid by $400,000. Usually it's an increment, 50, 100. He just put his fist down and said, "This is my car." $1.5 million for a 1970 Plymouth HEMI Superbird.
So with that, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button, as it would help out our channel, and make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss out on future content like this. If you're looking to purchase a collector vehicle of your own, be sure to check out AutoHunter.com and ClassicCars.com, which is our online auction and our marketplace respectively. With that, thank you so much for watching.